What?
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, what?
Oh wow! United Airlines buys 20 electric. Damn, my shit is too big. Is that air taxis?
Yeah, electric air taxis expected to delivery
The day
date soon.
It would cost you 100 to 200 to fly from work to home or home to the airport to avoid traffic. That is scary.
Dope. That's
No,
dope,
that's
though. That's
scary.
dope.
No, hell no. That's scary. Hell no.
But
Me
you
and
know that. But you know that's what they do. Like the celebrities do in L.A. Like they fly from place to place. Like that's.
Yeah, but that's on a helicopter.
I know, but
This is talking about electric. Like, I'm not physical. No, you can't be in the air and I'm just the battery lower than. Hell no, I'm not risking
But that's
that
why
all.
it says it's short distance home to work.
I don't want to know. I don't even. You know the helicopter rides they do for however. I don't even want to do those
At all?
After
Like not
Kobe,
of a day,
listen.
no
R.I.P.
nothing?
to Kobe. After Kobe, I'm not getting on no helicopter.
But that was
no.
literally like a freak accident.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but no, I'm not doing that at all. Absolutely not.
I
That
don't know.
is
I think I still want to do it.
like. Nah, I mean I understand for the people that work, it make more sense. Of course, I'm not a guy that goes.
I don't want them to take me to work. Because what if they late? There is no airstrip or nothing by my job. So how you gonna take me to work? One,
Land on the top of the building. They have. That's what it has to be. You have to land on top of the building.
I highly doubt they gonna want them to land on the building to take me to work. Like I ain't no big wig like that at my job. So.
Oh, so you think this is only for the CEOs? Nah, because it would be much more expensive. What you think?
Nah. First of all, you got to get clearance for that. And then the building has to be stable.
I think all that is already taken care of. You know what? You got to get clearance to fly a certain height.
Yes.
So I think you're already good on that. I think you got to get clearance.
I don't think so.
I don't know, man.
I think they need to do a little bit more research for they.
If they spent that money already, trust me, they know a bill about to be passed or they know something is about to happen. They ain't just go spend that money on that for no reason.
I wonder what city, because I'm sure obviously that's not going to be launched here in San Antonio. We get everything last.
New York.
Yeah.
Well, of course it's gonna be LA. It starts in Cali first, and then it goes across the nation.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna. I want to see it.
Oh, I seen. Yeah, look. welcome to Everybody Hates Dennis. This part of the show is called Added Value. Hey, I got my girl here with me, Iris Denise.
Hey.
We had some other people coming, but life happens and they couldn't make it. So shout out to them. Hey, when you sent that thing on Breakfast Club, the wife taking out of 17,000 out of.
Oh yeah. Was it the Breakfast Club?
Yeah, it was. I'm looking at Angie Martinez. Okay. Not Angie. I'm looking at Angela Yee right now.
Okay.
It seems like if your name Angela, you might be successful in life. Shout out to all the Angies, the Angelas, all y'all. Seems like that's the gateway to success. Get your Angela.
For real.
But what would you do? How would you feel about that if your spouse took 17,000 out of y'all saving account and just gave it to
an ex? Right? Well, it was an ex, right?
No. It was her giving.
Or to her brother.
Yes. The wife gave 17,000. Well, lend 17,000 to her brother.
She gave because let's be honest, it's with
he might have a great idea.
Man, look, usually with siblings though, it is not a borrow; it's a give. For most siblings, you giving them the money. You say yes, I anticipate it back, but let's be honest, you normally don't get it back.
No.
So, but 17,000.
It all depends what that bank account look like.
17 racks.
I give my brother 17,000 with no reluctance.
I love.
So look.
Let me tell you something. I love my siblings. All of them, brothers, sisters. I ain't giving them 17 racks.
Yeah, you will.
No, I'm not.
I think you will.
No, I will invest in them, but I don't know about 17.
But that may be the investment. So let's just scale it back, right?
They give me a fire.
Of course, it has to be. It has to be paperwork involved, or no? Is it like, hey, let me go to the bank, let me get this money? We got to sign something.
We signing something. That much money? If it was 1,000, 2,000. I may can do it without paperwork behind it, but $17,000, nah.
Yeah, but see, you
base
it 17,000.
I will take my siblings to court over 17,000.
And I'm not mad at that, but what I'm saying to you is, we talking. Look, we don't know what the bank account look like. What if it's 200,000? If it's 200,000 in the bank account, you wouldn't.
I don't care.
So there's no way that they can.
With inflation, I don't care. I don't.
Hey, but our dollar is back on top now.
So they say.
Well,
they could tell us anything.
Yeah,
they also say COVID ain't gone, but they
no. COVID, most definitely, COVID is here. But they'll tell you.
What I'm saying?
They tell you don't even gotta.
They gotta quarantine.
Yeah, you don't gotta quarantine no more. Just still go to work.
Tell you anything.
No, I don't think that's telling you anything though.
They tell you anything.
They told us anything from the beginning because they had no idea, but they had to say something, right?
No,
they had to say something.
They knew what to say. They just did. They knew they could feed us anything.
So you think COVID wasn't real? Or not real, but you think COVID was man-made?
For sure.
But no, look. So we'll get back to this. We'll get to COVID later. And if y'all battling COVID right now, I pray that y'all get better.
For sure, for sure.
Make sure you quarantine. Make sure you stay away from me.
Take
personally,
vitamins.
For sure.
Drink water.
Yeah, get you some zinc in your body. But back to the 17,000. So if you got 500,000 in your bank account, nah, I feel like that's cool. But they circumstances this. So let me tell you, the wife gave let the brother borrow 17,000 without consulting with the spouse.
I think
that's the issue. But see, again, I don't.
I think she's wrong because. First of all, you leave to cleave when you're married, right? So that means y'all are quote unquote equally yoked, which means you're supposed to tell your spouse when you're spending, especially if it was from their joint account, you are supposed to consult with your spouse about that kind of funds coming out of y'all account.
But what if she putting in more money than him?
It doesn't matter.
See, that's where the problem come in at because so really is if we put it in this account, this is our money.
Yes. Now, if she had a separate account that has 17 racks in there, she could do whatever she wanted with it. But the money that y'all put in y'all's joint account, it's joint. You ain't the only person. So I feel like you should consult with your spouse about it.
I got you on that, and I'm not opposed to that. All I'm saying is if I'm the breadwinner, if I'm putting in 3,000 every month, you putting in 500. If I feel like I want to let somebody borrow 17,000,
no. Now if you want to go splurge on the vacation for us. Or for you, cool.
Nah.
But you don't know. But
because see, I can just start doing this. I can say, look, I match you. Like you say, I'm gonna meet you where you at. So if you putting in $500, I'm gonna put in $500 and I put the other $2,500 in my personal account. And then I tell you,
as long as the bills are paid, I don't care.
So that what will be the difference? That's what I'm saying.
But that's because so I feel like usually I'm not married, so I'm just
we freestyling right now.
Usually, when you have a joint account, those are usually the money that's in for your household bills.
Do we know that?
I said most of the time. For the
but
people
how do we know that?
But we don't because we're not married.
So why do we get to say most of the time?
Because
see, we conditioned to say these things that I don't think that's fair.
So the people that are in my circle that I normally
the 6 people.
First of all, I got more than 6 people in my circle.
That's married.
Okay. Yes, I got more than 6 people.
How many married people you know they got?
First of all,
do you know all married people don't even have joint accounts? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know that. Yes.
Shout out to y'all. I don't know if I want a joint account. Shout out to y'all. And for the people that don't have a joint account, I would love to talk to y'all just to understand the why and does it cause conflict amongst y'all too.
So like so I wasn't married to my kid's dad, but we did not have joint accounts, right? We had separate accounts, but
he gave you all the money.
His money came into my account.
He gave you all the money.
But that was
congratulations, you played yourself.
But that was a decision he made. It wasn't one that I was like, "Hey, you need to put all your money in my account." Like he was like, "Hey." Because I was the one that would budget, sense. Right?
But yeah, it makes sense.
So I wouldn't, because of that reasoning, like I wouldn't just go, even though it was just my account, but his money went in there. So I wouldn't just go spend money without telling him that I'm spending the money. Like,
yeah, but that's because that's his money.
No, because my money went in there too.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
and at that time I was the breadwinner, so more of my money was going in there than his. So. And it was my account, so technically, to be honest, he didn't care if I told him or not. So I just did it as a respect thing.
But that's not a joint account. That's like you said. That's your account. Meaning, if you decide not to do whatever y'all elected to do amongst each other, you like, nah, I'm not feeling that. I said yesterday we was gonna do it, but I'm not feeling it. You can do that.
Yeah, but he had access to it.
No. You can deny access. No. That's not the same. No, Iris, stop doing that. You know that's not the same. But you said under no circumstances should a person.
I'm just saying, yes. I just feel like if it's coming out of our household budget money, everybody, and not everybody, but the adults in the household should have some say in it. Now, whether she probably was gonna do it anyway, even if the husband said no.
Okay, let's stop. Now that's beautiful, right? So how does that work? So for me, if we have a discussion about, hey, my brother needs to borrow $10,000, and we got.
Why are you trying to lower it? Don't lower it.
Well,
Leave it at the
17,000. Yeah. So if my gal, my lady, my wife, does it matter if she my?
Yes, it definitely matters.
It matters.
It does.
I don't think it matters, but anyways,
I think it does because when you're married, whatever you want to say now, because now you're gonna be questioning whether I want to say most.
So let me just stop you. The reason why I say that, y'all, because we be having these conversations. And I'm not saying me and Iris. I'm just saying us as individuals, and we say, well, most of the people, and I'm just like, well, how many people do you know?
Obviously, we always talk about the close proximity, right? Or the people we
but
see on
how
TV,
is
or the
7
people we see.
billion people? That's
I
not
understand
fair.
that. It ain't.
So we having a blind
So
conversation.
we're doing
that
stereo.
that.
So any conversation you have is gonna be blind.
Not technical. Not technically. That's not true.
But most of the opinions we have is based off of the things that we know in our close proximity.
And the problem is that's the problem. I feel.
Well,
I'm just saying that is the biggest.
tomato.
No, that's bullshit. See, that's bull, right? And y'all get away with everything. Y'all say whatever y'all want to say, and if we don't agree with it, well, that's just what it is. My friend said this, or her husband, or his best friend. But anyway, so like I was saying, if me and my wife, if my wife come to me and tell me, hey, I want to let my brother borrow 17,000, and I'm like, we got 50, and I'm like, nah, that ain't really a good thing to do right now, and she does it anyway. I think
is that divorce?
I think so.
Really?
I think so.
Because I feel like if y'all had that much money, and this is speculative, y'all had that much money in the bank, y'all probably making tenfold that what she let him borrow.
Nah, that's not fair. Under no circumstances do you go against
so then
what
what's the
we
difference?
agreed to.
So what's the difference of her doing it without asking you and her doing it after she asked you?
It's totally different. That you asked me and I told you no. You deliberately. Oh, I almost said it.
No, what? She deliberately what?
Disobeyed me.
No. No. He wasn't ready.
So now she not being
Wasn't
submissive.
ready.
Now she not being submissive is what you basically
No,
saying.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if we come to an agreement about a situation, right, and you go totally opposite of it, that means we are no longer making decisions together. That means we are no longer one.
But technically, y'all not making decisions together.
And she asked me, and I said no.
But y'all are not making decisions together if she made that decision by herself.
Well, so
correct?
no. So what I'm saying is, we was talking about the from the perspective of
I know,
her
but
asking
I'm
me
saying, but I get that, right? But then I'm bringing it back
to the original one?
Yeah, so she's still making a decision solo.
Well, that's two
and
different
it's not
things,
together, but y'all are married, right?
I get what you're saying. For her to just do it, period, was. But I can. Nah,
you trying to rationalize it.
Nah,
but
I can
it's
take
not.
it. Nah, I can take that. I can take that a little better
So
than
you'd be
you
all
just
right.
telling
You'd
me.
be like, cool.
No. I'm not saying I would be all right. But what I'm saying is, if we had a discussion about it,
And she say no, like you
no,
ready to
and I
divorce
said
her?
no, and so.
But you ready to divorce her though?
What else you gonna
can't-
do?
but
What
you
else
can't
you
tell
gonna
me-
do
but
outside of?
You can't tell me there.
I'm not gonna say I want to divorce her, but goddamn, what where does that put me at? What space does that put me in if we sitting here having a conversation
But it's
about?
her brother.
And I love him to death. Thank you. He might gave her away. God forbid if her father wasn't around. I love him to death. But at the end of the day, we're gonna operate under what happened. I didn't know. You gave it to him. I see.
So what happens when you find out though?
See, now it's changing. Now my brain is
No,
really
but no.
just.
So let's go back.
I
to the
might
original
want her to give me
question.
my money. I need to see what's in your personal account. Like on the cool. Now, all jokes aside, because, okay, you know what? Have grace, Dennis. I give you, how long did you get this nigga to pay the money back? All right, you gave him 6 months. And
Probably not because it's her brother. But
so
she
you
probably
really
didn't
just,
put it-
so
she
you
probably didn't put
operating
it-
under, he's
No,
not giving
but
it
look,
back.
no.
See, you operating that he's not going to give it back. I'm operating that this man
But
is
look,
going to
so
do what he
let's
said
say-
he was going to do.
So let's say, because I have
Yeah.
4 brothers and 2 sisters, right?
Okay. I didn't know you had 4
So,
brothers.
Yeah, 4 brothers.
Okay.
4 younger brothers.
Shout out to y'all.
For real. So, and obviously, I can't just put this on everybody's siblings, right?
Uh-huh. Because that's
But-
what y'all like to do. Most
So-
of us.
So, like if my sibling came and asked me for money, depends on how it's asked, right? If it really depends on how they ask me. And it depends on the sibling, whether I really know if I'm gonna get it back.
I don't think you should say.
I don't care. They know. They know that. I mean, we're honest. We know that.
Hey man, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
So it depends on how it's asked, who's asking me, whether I know for sure I'm gonna get it back. And I'll be honest with you. My mom always told us, don't ever give out nothing that you can't get back or that you
that's
can't
rule of
lose,
thumb.
right?
Yeah, that's the rule of thumb.
So,
but we don't do that. We normally just
don't.
have grace and do
Yeah.
it anyways, of course.
So hypothetically, let's say we working in a space where I know all of them will give it back to me.
Because they have before.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Then there's no reason to be mad to me,
no,
I think.
it's not. But I would, with that type of money, because let's be honest, my siblings ain't never asked me for racks of money,
Yeah.
right? So, but if it was that much money, especially now that I have kids, like my perspective when I was prior to kids, I have
You was a
money
little
to waste,
free. Yeah.
right? So,
I'm a little loose with it. What we doing? I pay the rent. Nah, I paid on the 7th. I ain't tripping. I get paid again. I get paid 3 times this month. So I ain't tripping. Yeah.
Exactly, right? So things was different. I got the extra paycheck. Now I get paid once a month. So things is totally different.
Whew, I can only imagine that.
So I'm like, I would ask them like, hey, when are you paying it back? Like, is we doing interest on this? Am I investing in you? Like, what kind of investment is this? Because is it something that I'm getting residual income from? Am I part owner of it? Then especially if it's a business investment, like now that I'm
So you
older,
need equity in
I
it.
would need some
Equity in
yeah.
it. So look, for me
And
personally,
I want my money back plus some.
So I'm gonna say this. Number one, I'm proud of you. Because at first you were saying it's absolutely no, they not getting it. So you look, I love the fact that you loosened up a little bit, right? Eat you some good grapes. Hey, shout out to these grapes. What these called?
Those are gumdrop grapes from
Hey,
HEB.
if you,
Yep.
she done plugged HEB.
had
HEB, I need a
to.
check
I'm
right now.
Guess what? You know why? That's how they start.
No, that's cool. But now look, get y'all some gumdrop grapes. They're amazing.
They
So look,
really are.
shout out to you. Now you in a place to where you would give it to them. Equity. You give them 17,000.
Mm-hmm.
It work out. They make 100,000 first quarter. You want your full 17 back?
Mm-hmm.
Why not just take the equity, like the profit? So maybe
Why wouldn't I? Do you not watch?
So if you get
do
your whole
not- do you
17,000
not watch-
Shark Tank.
Yeah.
But that's them selling. That's them getting.
No, they're investing. Some of
Yeah.
them they're investing in. They're not
Yeah.
even complete.
But in
ownership.
investment, you don't get your full return on.
No. They ask them for their full return plus.
The interest that they put.
Interest?
Oh no, we're not doing that.
Some of them ask for the interest,
Oh,
their
no.
full return, and
That's you putting your foot on my neck. That's like somebody coming to this.
But then,
Hell
to
no.
me, my thing is if I'm so it depends on the risk, right? Because this may be something that I know for a fact that I ain't gonna get no return out of. But
you're not gonna do it then.
Because sometimes they be like, man,
Well, I guess if that's
you
me.
see what I'm saying?
No, because I'm doing the podcast. Ain't no guarantee there's some money coming out of this. So I guess I feel you exactly what you said when it comes to that.
I'm just saying.
I'm doing it. Shout out to my brother. If you need it,
Well,
I got you 100%.
I love y'all, but if I ain't there, I ain't there. So,
What y'all gonna do? Y'all tell me in the comments. Look, 2 scenarios. The original scenario is the woman took 17,000 out of her husband bank, out of their joint account, and let her brother borrow it without consulting with her husband. Right? How would you feel about that? Flip side, what if she did consult with you about giving it to her brother and she still done it? How do you deal with that? And let's just talk about that. So you consulted with your husband about. He consulted with you about letting his brother borrow the same amount of money, and you told him no. Or is it a deal breaker for you?
I'm not divorcing him. However, we gonna have a serious conversation.
What could be the talk?
What you mean?
My point, I already told you.
Let me
no.
tell you something. At that moment, if I looked in that account, because let me tell you something.
You got that alert and you at work and you having a hard day already. Your boss on your
I'm
ass.
gonna tell my boss I got to go. This is a family emergency, because it is.
Okay, but what I'm saying is,
And
how
I'm
does that
going-
conversation work?
I'm going home, and I'm like, remember I told you how y'all keep all the evidence. The first thing I'm showing that account,
And he said, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh no, we talking about
That's
it.
what I'm saying to you. If a person deliberately disobeys you, like my boy said, what is that? Coming to America. Right, if he just deliberately disobeyed you and done exactly what he wanted to do, even though he asked you,
I'm not gonna lie. I may pull all my money out that account
and that's it,
and put it in my own account.
and that's it.
We probably have a conversation. It's hard to have the conversation if nobody's not want to talk. If he's not want to talk to me,
But y'all already talked.
No, but we ain't talked. Obviously, I ain't talked enough. If you still did it,
That's my
and
point.
then I might go to the brother. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, see, that's different. I ain't doing that. That's gonna cause a whole lot of
I
issues.
may go to the brother and be like, "So when are we getting our money back?"
Well, he told me it was. My brother told me it was his.
And I'm like, "It was ours because we're married. So what's his is mine, and mine is his."
He had no intention on giving it back anyway, so he just like, damn, I thought it was just yours, bro. But no, look. What about hey, shout out to the women that are pregnant right now, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is insane.
I don't think I'd ever do that.
Now, I'm on the fence about this because I totally feel like I understand why the young lady acted this way when it came to this type of situation. So it's a thing that this woman asked all the guests to leave that didn't buy her baby something for the baby shower. Well, at the baby shower. Is gifts mandatory if you come to the baby shower?
I don't think they're mandatory. I think it's expected.
But to kick somebody out?
I don't think I would kick nobody out.
But I think I'm on a, like I understand exactly why she's acting that way. Of
But my
course,
thing
because
is
you came here. It's a baby shower. You're supposed to shower my baby.
Baby.
Nah. Well, I guess we could say baby. You're supposed to shower my baby with gifts. That's the whole purpose of it, right? For you to just show up and
so my perspective on it is on the baby shower thing. Mm-hmm. I'm having it as extra stuff.
What do you mean?
So like I'm already getting my baby everything that my baby needs. My baby shower is literally just a gathering to celebrate my pregnancy. If you come with gifts, amazing.
See, so what is the definition of baby shower then?
I mean, the point is for them to bring you gifts.
To shower the baby with gifts.
To assist you, right?
So you get to just put your own spin to it. So this is basically like a family reunion for you.
It's a family gathering for me. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like so, like with Heaven, I had a baby shower. But
I ain't even go to nothing.
But
I was in Vegas. I was a piece of shit too. I ain't gonna lie to you about
but
that.
with my son, I didn't have one at all, and so, and it wasn't because I didn't want to have one. I just didn't.
That's another. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in just a few too.
But with her, like it was my first baby, and of course, like all of my mom, they were super excited about me having a baby. Everybody, even on his, like his mom, them was super excited. So they, we did the whole baby shower thing. But I did it one because they wanted to do it, and two, I was like, this is a cool idea, but I'm not doing. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes the whole baby shower thing gets taken out of context. Like, yeah, people can shower you with gifts, but sometimes the gifts are not. Yeah, like.
But see, so to me, I think again, I understand exactly how you operate. We're operating in the rim of what a baby shower is supposed to be. So that means you're supposed to shower the baby with gifts.
But then, like, does a gift matter? Because what if somebody brought a gift that come? But like, my thing is, like, maybe they did bring a gift, or maybe they went in on a gift with somebody else.
No, so look, all that is cool. What we operating on is
but you get what I'm saying? Because she's saying if you didn't bring a gift, how do you know they didn't bring a gift?
Yeah, that's technical. We just gonna operate at the fact of you didn't bring the gift. Should you make this person leave?
I don't think
I do and I don't. Like I understand both sides. I understand. What if I couldn't? Because if I couldn't afford the gift,
about to be off.
Yeah, but what if I couldn't afford the gift and I'm just trying to be here for moral support? Because a lot of people be tripping about the fact that you just didn't show up.
That part,
right? So I showed up. I don't got no money to get your baby a gift, but then you got to look at it. $7.
But like, what can you really buy a baby for $7 besides
some
a onesie?
bibs? I mean, that's a gift.
But then people gonna trip about John A. Brown was a big
Custom gift.
John A. Brown was a onesie.
I think them were black people.
John A.
I think
Brown was
them
a
are black.
blanket. It's like
So you damned if you do, you damned. So just don't
Exactly.
come.
Right? Like I ain't gonna lie. You can give me all the receiving blankets you want. I'm gonna be grateful for them because you go through them things like crazy.
And I think
Right.
the cheapest things to buy
Well,
are the
those
most
are the ones you need, to be honest. Pacifiers.
everything. You need a plethora of those. 25 of those.
Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I go, so like I and I think this is where entitlement comes in. Because then you have people that do the baby registry, right? But I feel like if people are showering you gifts, then it should come from
The heart.
from their heart,
Yeah.
from what they feel the baby needs or whatever. And I get the registry is what the mom may want or the mom may think the baby's gonna need. But let's be honest, half the stuff they be on the registry, they don't even use.
Is baby showers for men?
Yeah.
So you think you're?
I think men should go to the baby shower.
Oh wow.
And actually, no. So I think no,
wow.
look. So my kids that went right.
Well.
So
was in
what do you
Vegas.
think about maybe a diaper party for the dad? Like so it'd be separate, but it will be all of your friends.
What's
come.
the diaper party?
So all of your male friends come. It's basically y'all shooting
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
and they bring diapers for the baby. Diapers and wipes. That's it. Like they don't have to think hard about the
Okay.
gift. All they're bringing is diapers.
But
and
how is
wipes.
that? Like, is that so?
It's like a baby shower but
So we
a
doing
male
two different
version.
baby showers?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So do they bring their spouse?
To the male baby shower?
Yeah.
No.
So why do? So this one. See, this is confusing now.
No, because
So,
I
hold
said
on.
it's a
I gotta-
diaper shower.
I got you. So I got to go to the baby shower with
you
my.
don't know, but so if you don't go, so like if you're a
Oh,
man
okay. So
that
let her do her
doesn't-
thing,
yes.
and okay. Well, yeah, that seems
Now
super
I can
cool.
see if you make an appearance, like
Yeah.
not the whole baby shower, but if you come just to show your grace and thank yous, you don't have to say the whole time.
Yeah.
But if you at least show and say, "Hey, thank you," whatever.
So basically you
maybe,
saying-
maybe come during the gift part, like when they opening the gifts, so you could at least be like, "Thank y'all."
So does she come when?
No, she
Since
does
I'm
not.
saying, why do it so much
No.
expectation on the man to do this, and
But
she
you
don't
know,
even got to
so
come?
my thing is like, so you don't, the man doesn't have to throw the party. The woman can set the thing up with,
Right.
Because it's usually the spouse, right?
Right.
You're telling
Who's
you tell
paying
the
for it?
spouse- No, because she could pay for it.
Oh, okay. I like the way you think.
She could pay for it, but it's a diaper party, so let's
Oh no,
be
I'm not talking
honest.
about the diaper part. I'm talking
The
about
baby shower?
I'm talking about the baby shower.
So if I'm not mistaken, I really think the parents, like the grandparents, are supposed to pay for it. Like no, like I really think they're
So I got you.
supposed to do it.
I supposed to pay for my daughter's wedding.
Yes.
And I plan on, I
Yeah.
pray that I'm able to, right? But when I'm saying
But he's
to you
also
is
supposed to come with an offering too. You know that, right?
the
Her spouse is.
really?
Yeah, it's like they call him a downy, I think it's called. But yeah, he's supposed to not just come and ask you, can he marry her?
He's supposed to give me
he's supposed
$5,
to-
like a check or something. Like,
Ain't
hey, this is all I
$5,
got
but
right here.
Yeah, like
I got $500 in my saving. Your fucking wedding is $25,000. Nigga, keep the money. Like, no. See, that's an insult, right? That's. Oh, let me help y'all out since I learned something from Iris. Do y'all know the reason of a wedding? Hello. Do y'all know the real? Yeah, nobody wants to say anything. Fill me in, Iris. The reason of a wedding is y'all witnesses.
Yeah, y'all are witnesses to their marriage, and y'all are supposed to hold the bride and groom
accountable. Right? You're not supposed to be cheating with your friend. You're not supposed to be doing all these things. If you showed up to that wedding, you are a witness.
Yes, you're a witness to them being married, and you're supposed to be there to help them be accountable for their actions or lack thereof.
Imagine that. let me just segue into this right quick, right? So this young lady is 19 years old. She has a set of twins. It's a beautiful black baby.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
beautiful Caucasian baby or Hispanic baby. But these
They're
twins have two
twins.
different daddies.
yeah.
And the
But
crazy
she
thing,
slept with them on the same night.
it seems like everybody bypassed the part of her knocking down two dudes in one day and just was like, well, how did
Focus on the two babies,
this
yeah.
possibly happen? It happened because of little nasty. But see, y'all chastise me about, my old ways, but she get to be on talk show and she's gonna be well taken care of.
But she ain't the only person that's ever happened.
I've never heard of that.
I have. The crazy part is I've never heard
So
of
hold
that
on, hold
in
on.
real life scenario, but I've heard of that on a talk show.
Hold on, hold on.
So
Because I got twins. I got a dark twin.
it can happen.
Then I got a light-skinned daughter.
Shut the hell up. That's just genetics. That's all.
No, I'm just saying. Hey, listen, because I know some of y'all know her. Listen, I am
messy.
right. He said the baby wasn't his. He said the baby wasn't his. He all on. I was about to say on national television.
Hey, one day claim it. But nah, like again, like look at me and my sister. Same.
What that mean?
I'm just saying, like me and her are two different complexions.
So look, I'm
We
gonna
have
ask
the
you
same
this:
parents.
how do you know that?
How do I know we have the same parents?
Yeah,
First of all, I know that.
I'm just asking. How do you know? How do you really know that?
How do I know? One, because me and my sister look damn near.
That's
alike.
all. That's cute. How do you physically know that that's your daddy and that's your mama?
You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, look, check this out.
Sometimes you'll never just feel like these
funny-
are not my people.
Funny thing is, and this is no slight of my parents. Like this is
Uh-oh.
all jokes and fun. Just I gotta throw that out there.
Oh,
Like I look like my dad. Like I can wholeheartedly say like I look like my dad. But like, so,
or maybe you've been around them long enough.
No,
and
no,
stuff.
no,
Oh,
I
okay.
do. No.
My bad. Okay.
yeah, no,
My
like,
bad. Okay.
Like my index toe is long like his. Like it's a lot of things that's. So sometimes like how both of my sisters favor my mom a lot, and then I be looking at me and I be like, damn, like I don't even look like her to me.
Nothing about you.
Nothing.
What
like,
about your attitude, y'all?
Maybe, but like she's,
Everybody have an attitude
Yeah,
nowadays, right?
like-
Anybody can be, right?
And I mean, obviously, I've seen pictures of her pregnant with me and baby, so I know that's
No,
my
no,
mom.
see.
No. I'm
See,
just,
that's what I'm
no,
saying.
No,
See,
no,
okay,
I know
go ahead.
She is,
Okay.
but I'm just saying.
Allegedly.
Shut
I'm just
the
playing.
hell
Miss,
up.
let me. What's your mom name again?
I ain't
Oh yeah, I'm
saying
sorry.
her name,
I'm sorry.
but-
Because she got dead on that.
Yeah, she did. That's why I said this is all jokes and fun. But no, like
Again, this is all jokes and fun. I just thought about that. But go ahead. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
But no, like even some people, funny thing is some people question me about it because they're like, you and your middle sister look just alike, but you and your older sister don't favor. Like me and her had the
Something
same
about
attitude,
them older ones though.
right? And then but the funny thing is my middle sister favors the older sister more than. I mean, I'm like, well, how does? Obviously, we're all siblings because if one looks like me and then she looks like the other one, then whatever. But then I've always it's weird. Even my nieces, the older two look just like the middle sister, right? Like, and then I'm looking at my kids like,
Oh no.
No, they don't favor to me. They don't favor any of my nieces and nephews. Now they do favor. Now,
Yeah,
our
but you got to
sons,
think his genes is now involved. Your father, your kids.
my niece and my two nieces, their dad.
Yeah, but
genes
they
are
might.
involved too.
So see, it's a difference. The man is the X and Y chromosome. Y'all X and X.
I know that.
Okay, I'm just telling you, your genes is not really just dominant like that. I just don't want you to feel a
I know
certain
that,
type
but
of way
what
because
I'm
your
saying
genes
is-
are not that
I know.
dominant.
Well, they are, but
No, your dad's
I
genes
know.
is dominant.
I
That's
know.
why.
But I was gonna say before you cut me off.
Here you go. Your
that
favorite line.
I was gonna say that crazy part is I feel like my nephew and my son favor. That's what I was gonna say. That the girls, my baby girl
Yeah.
don't look like my sibling, like my nieces,
No, I got
but
you,
my
I got
nephew
you, I
looks
got you.
just like my son. So
got
which
you.
they favor my dad.
So look, I don't know what Iris got going on with that situation. I'm just telling her. No, I ain't even gonna play like that no more because your mama gonna get a hold of this and be like, I don't like him. I do not like
Yeah,
him.
but have you ever thought about that? Like,
All the time. What are you talking about? Like, look, I don't even want to touch on that because that get a little deep for me. So look, let's make it a little lighter. Scenario, just awkward scenario. For the listeners, I would love to hear y'all opinion about this. So you have a spouse that you was dating for a while. Y'all kicked it. It didn't work out. You wanted to move on. This person don't want to allow you to. You move out, y'all stay together at one point, you end up getting an apartment. The apartment contact you and tell you, hey, you know how you get the referral fee? And you just like, I ain't referring nobody to come stay here. I don't want nobody even knowing where I stay. But then, like I said, the office contact you and tell you that, hey, you got a credit of however much they give you, and it's your ex. Then moved to to the apartment
I
you
have a
stay
problem
in.
with it, especially if they use me as a referral.
How do you handle that?
First of all, I'm like, take that referral off because I didn't refer nobody to this.
So you don't want
apartment.
the money?
No, I don't. Especially if it's an ex that may be stalking me or
That's
that
scary.
we've had bad blood and we broke up. Like, no. And then I may even tell them, like, it may not be safe for them to be in this apartment. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be.
So this is the crisis. So the crisis is, this little thing of ours, the world I come from, outside of the normal world we live in. We're not supposed to call the police. You're not supposed to make a statement towards a person or none of this stuff, right? What is a man to do morally in a situation like this when a young lady that you don't
Well, you
desire
better
to be with,
you better get out that world and do what you got to do.
you go get that restraining
Yeah.
order? Ma'am, ma'am, you gotta leave this goddamn premises now.
I'm just saying, like, to me, I feel like that kind of, ain't even stereotype. So that kind of setting that you're like, oh, it's a sim for you to do stuff like that. No, because at this point, that's messing with your safety.
Yeah, my life is at stake at this
Yeah.
point.
Like, that takes it to a whole different level. Like, you this crazy, for the lack of better words, that you now moved into my apartments just to stalk me.
Or maybe they just like the apartment.
Nah.
Maybe they like the setup. No.
Nah.
But yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think about that. I think that is extremely insane.
It's
extremely insane.
It's scary, but I ain't gonna lie. I am that person. I'm calling the police. I'm doing a restraining order. And first of all, if I didn't want that person to know where I stayed, no.
So look, that's the
this,
issue.
So how did this person even know that you lived in those apartments to even apply and then use you as a referral? So my thing is had they been there? Had you told them?
I mean, sometimes we had them weak moments. You call your ex over, then whatever.
Nah.
So is you part of the problem?
You
if you
part
started
of the
that?
problem because then you showed them. So if you moved deliberately in that apartment for them not to know, and then you slipped up because you had a
We do have our weak moments, though. We human.
man. Let me tell you something. If you that scared of that person, you ain't.
No, because you.
If you this person is stalking you, I'm sorry.
I mean, I feel what you're saying.
Ain't no sexual pleasure enough for me to
You better
make
stop.
me.
You
No,
better
I'm
stop.
no. I'm standing on that hill.
2 hands.
I'm
Some
standing on
saliva.
that hill.
Hey, I'm over here on what do you say? What's the address? It don't make no sense. Ain't even important.
I'm standing on that hill. I don't care.
Have you ever
because
been
there's
at,
always gonna be somebody else that could do it better.
You got to find that person, and I don't really think it's too. Anyways,
You don't think there's two people that can do the same thing?
it ain't another me. That's how I feel about me, but that's not even important. Have you ever been at? Have you ever been at? Have you ever been at somebody's crib and somebody popped up?
Like an ex or
Yeah, like trapped in the closet.
No, because
parents?
I don't hardly go to nobody's house like that.
I'm talking
so-
about even younger.
No, because
I've been trapped in the closet, fully naked and some more is when I was young.
your clothes is out there. You
Right, but so what happened was that's funny because she listened. So, I'm trying to get it in. I think it's probably after high school. I don't know. Shooting over there, do my 1-2 thing like Sierra, but she had already told me that her aunt was coming to pick her up or whatever. So I was trying to gauge it to have my happily ending and whatever. You hear that knock at the door. And I'm, mid-stroke doing my best and I got to jump up. And the only thing I can do is jump in the closet. My thought process is not to grab the clothes. And she stopped her. Of course, she stopped on at the door or whatever. But I had to let them leave. And then I had to lock the door when I left.
no,
And the neighbors across the street saw me and told, of course, pieces.
and they said what they supposed to do. No, so,
Hating mother. But you never been caught.
I've been caught in the act, but not
By who?
none of your business.
I'm saying like by your mom, your dad.
Oh, definitely not my dad.
Oh,
No.
okay. She said none of your business. Y'all should have seen her face. Oh, that's funny. Damn. Mid-stroke, you got caught?
Yeah.
Like, was you making noise?
Nah.
You weren't making.
I don't do all that. I feel like all those
Huh?
theatricals.
So you just sitting there? Hold on.
No. We finna go back where I was at.
So you just let that sit.
So we anyway.
No,
we
yes,
was
Daddy.
We was in the act.
He was in the act. Clearly, you wasn't even in the moment.
Yes, I was. We was in the act, and yes, I've gotten caught. We've gotten caught on several occasions.
On several occasions.
Yeah, so I was younger. I did not have my own place.
I understand.
So, you had to be spontaneous wherever the mood was. So, yeah.
Hold on, no. You don't just get to say, yeah, you just get to be spontaneous. You got to be spontaneous. And, no.
I didn't have my own place. So
I understand that, but it's rooms, it's restrooms, it's ways to people go to sleep.
That still don't mean you can still get caught if they go to sleep. You can still get caught if they leave and come back. So
if you're in the restroom, you can't get caught. I mean, you get
can
caught
you
coming
not?
out. You said in the act. That's totally different.
Yes, I know what I said.
That's what I'm saying. So if you got caught in the act, that means you out in the open. Just
no, because you could be in the room and somebody opens the door.
Ain't no
You
lie.
can be.
I mean,
when you in the moment, you don't.
Oh, so
I
y'all.
was younger.
Oh, so y'all spontaneous.
Yes.
Y'all just lights, camera, action. Have him singing. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I got you. That nigga say, turn around. Let me see.
Shut the hell up. So I just feel like when I was younger, yes, I was a little bit more. Yeah, so you ain't never got caught.
Oh, I did get caught, but I was a kid.
I said I was a kid.
No, I wasn't.
You was a kid? Damn.
Not like Evan said. We was trying to. That's crazy, but yeah, I got caught, and I had my overalls on.
Overalls? Oh, you was a kid.
That's what I'm saying. I remember that day.
Damn.
I remember that for real. That's funny. But go ahead.
But so we both said we've been there, right? So say this happens now. Do you keep going or do you stop?
You gotta stop. It all depends who it is, though. It all depends who it is.
So what does it depend? Like if it's your parent?
If it's my brother, then I'm like, nigga, close the door.
You gonna keep going?
Yes, but if it's...
You don't break the mood?
Nah, hell no. I done ran too many trains. Oh.
See?
Yeah, I done too much to be, no, I can't. Nah, I didn't have too much fun in that type of environment. But like if it's your mom or your dad, that has to be the most embarrassing moment to ever be caught. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's extremely different. I don't even know what I would do. I know my homeboy got caught by his dad.
Really?
What? And he had like the little, he'd had the door. So, the back room sometimes you turn the laundry room into your room.
So to flip this scenario, super embarrassing. Have you ever caught your parents in
Hell
the
no. Hell no. And I wouldn't even, that's something, like, I don't even want to see my, and this is so sad.
I know, not saying that she wants to, but
I'm saying I don't even want to see my mom with a man now.
Why is she grown?
She's beautiful. But I'm saying she's been so single so long. I don't know how to deal with a man trying to court my, yes, extremely. And I don't feel like that's fair to me for me to be this way, honestly. But I'm telling you my truth. I'm telling you my honest God truth. I've never seen my mom with another man outside of my stepdad ever in my life, and they ain't been together in over 20 years. You think that I can just see her?
But it could be not obviously purposely done.
No, I'm all in her business. No. I'm telling you, no. I'm over that. I know where she stayed. I know, of course.
Of course. I hope so.
No, I mean, like, I'm over that. I've never.
But that's selfish.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
I think that's just me being protective of her. Just want what's best for her.
You can be protective, but you're still selfish.
I just say it's something I'm not used to.
Mama
so of course,
too.
Yeah. I mean, get it how you live. She's very spiritual and she's in the church. She's not worried about no man right now.
Mama need love too, like I said.
But nah, I've never been caught by my mom or my dad or none of that.
Yeah, no. I know.
And I've never caught them. So you've had that experience?
I
Or
have,
even just
but I
heard
didn't-
them.
Yeah, but I didn't obviously.
I
go
think
in
girls
the
and guys
room
are
and-
different though. Like y'all just so, I don't know. Y'all way different than some. I guarantee you, if men would allow themselves to just let me know that they do listen, if y'all was to comment, I guarantee you, every man on here. There we go. Here I am
There
talking
you
about
go.
every man. See, I correct myself, but
you didn't
anyway,
want to because you corrected me.
right?
But go
but
ahead.
I don't think no man would be able to handle that. Even
Getting caught or
no,
catching their
they
parent?
mom. No, they mom. See, like if you caught your dad, I don't think that would just gross you all the way up.
It would. It definitely would.
Oh, so y'all kind of like us when it comes to the mom thing. See, if I said my dad was doing his
My
best,
mama too. I don't want to see neither one of my parents in that light.
like if you walk in and she,
Yeah, I don't
she
want to.
spit-
No,
Oh.
that's not even. No,
if she,
nope. So can you imagine your mama? So
I would cry. I would cry real tears if I. What? Nah, I could not handle that under no circumstances.
no.
Salt and
like,
pepper?
And so like the crazy thing is, it's like,
Now, if I walked in my dad and he doing this thing, and he,
no,
you know,
I couldn't. Like I couldn't. And the crazy thing is,
I see you,
and
my
though-
God.
And although like I'm grown, and obviously my parents know that I have sex because I have kids, right?
well, you can have it. That can be test too, baby.
But they know I ain't had them like that. So
Y'all could have went to the what's it called?
no, I did not go to the fertility
Fertility
clinic.
clinic.
So the crazy thing is like, so I remember when I lived in these apartments and my dad came to look at my car one day and I was sick. I don't even know. I think I had the flu or something. And he was like, and I kind of kept sniffling and like cleaning my nose. And he was like, well, damn, if you pregnant, just tell me. Right. And I was like, what?
Yeah, that was awkward. I know that
Yeah,
was
it was,
awkward.
'cause I
I
was
know
like-
that was awkward.
I was like,
Because he your hero.
I was like, he was like, I'm just saying, like, you already got two. So, like, if you have another one, like, I ain't judging you. Like, if you just
Oh, you
tell
had already
me.
had the baby.
Yeah, I
oh,
already had
okay.
them.
I thought this
So,
was the first one.
Nah, I didn't tell nobody about the first one. Like, until I had to tell them I was pregnant.
Oh yeah, because you was 14, right?
I was
I'm
not
just playing.
14.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I was in my 20s.
I'm just playing. I'm
in
just
my
playing.
20s. But no, like, so it was super awkward. So that's why I'm like, my parents know that what I do. But it's like,
Don't say it like that. Like you just out here
no,
doing your
I'm
best.
not. But I'm just saying, like, they
They know you out
know
here
me, like,
putting
they-
that work in.
I mean, I got two
Them babies, they
kids.
just them babies, they just come from nowhere, right?
So yeah, like, but even like when I got pregnant with my son, like my mom, like when I told her, she was like, I already knew. And I was like, no, you didn't. She's like, I knew before you even told me.
Yeah, that's what happened with. Yeah, I got you.
And I'm like,
I understand that.
like whatever. But I don't know. And I'm just like, but then now that I'm a parent, I kind of see where they be like,
They can see
"Oh,
how
I
patterns
knew."
change,
Yeah.
how things. Yeah.
Yeah, because I do my kids like that all the time. So
So, you know what I'm learning? Well, let me ask you this: do you feel like when you chilling with a man, right? And again, y'all listen. I tell Iris to ask me whatever she want to ask me. Iris chooses not to do this, right? Oh yeah, look, let me tell you
said
what.
at the very end.
No, look, let me. Right. Oh yeah, look, they told me to ask you this. Shout out to my boy Jay. Jay, listen, my son's coach. He say, "Hey man, Iris getting good at this. Iris gonna take over the show." I said, "That's the plan. Like, I want to be behind the scenes." But no, shout out to you. I want you to get your flowers so you
Well,
can
thank you,
understand.
thank
These
you.
people really is loving you right now. They say your voice is so amazing.
Thank y'all. I don't like my voice at all.
I say that all the time, and people, anyways. So, what I wanted to ask you was, look, now the Face ID don't want to work on the phone, and the code don't want to work. Do all women think that once you chill with a man, that he wants to have sex with you?
I don't think every man wants that. I think a good handful of them do.
5.
So
You said handful.
what the hell are you so stuck on the number 5? Like
You said a handful.
first you said 6, now you at 5.
When did I say 6?
When we was talking about
It ain't the
the
point.
people in my circle, talking about 6 people married.
Oh, I was just, oh, she got a good memory, y'all. You heard her. But no, is women that shallow to think that men just really?
That is not shallow.
You don't think that's
So
shallow?
like I feel like it's not shallow. I feel like it is a pattern. I feel like it's the men that we probably deal with.
There
right?
you go. Accountability. I like that.
But
Don't throw it on us. No. Don't try to. No. You can't take accountability and then switch it and be like, well, I understand that we may look at it that way, but every time I chill with her.
So, do I feel so? Now that I'm older, because I have to say that, because when I was younger, my mind frame was different, right? I feel like every man expected that, but that's just because that's how I was taught, that every man just wanted something in between your legs. And yeah, it is what it is.
We don't.
Learned, right?
Well, no, I get younger. I get you, because boy, it was a number thing back then.
And so, like, now that I'm
a lot
older,
of y'all really lucky too that I. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
So
For real.
let me help you
I
out.
couldn't touch me.
Oh my. Anyway, now that I'm older, I feel like that's not every man's expectation, but I do feel like if the opportunity presents itself, they would take advantage of that opportunity.
If you had to give a percentage, right? If it's 100 men, give me a percentage. Just your percentage of you think.
I would say at least 50 to 60% of those men.
So you think more than half of men will want to have sex with a woman?
Yeah.
See,
And I don't think so. That's why I keep saying when they go in, that's not their expectation to sleep with them. But I do feel like once the comfortability comes in, once y'all are talking, the vibe is there. You may be drinking.
That's attractive.
For some people, you may be
attractive.
even partaking in the other stuff.
Yeah. No, so that's attractive. I
Things
get what
happen.
you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? So.
But that's on both ends. I'm just I'm saying the initial.
Because I feel like sometimes us women go in with the mind frame, this is not going to happen, right, at all.
Let me stop you. Let me just.
Okay, go ahead.
So you already told me back then. You already know if y'all gonna give a man some initially off the beginning. I feel like this is the manipulation, and I don't think manipulation is bad. I just think people feel like the word is bad. But I feel like y'all already know that y'all want to do it, and then y'all put the pressure on the man as if he's wrong for even trying, and y'all want it.
I think it's the approach.
It's always the approach. However, if you want it, why don't y'all approach it? But again, we're going into something else.
But you know why? Because it's a double standard. Just how you saying like we put
Be
that
free.
pressure.
I could say I got you.
For you, that's fine, right? That may be something you like. Maybe your love language for a woman to approach you and just to be straight honest, like, hey, I want to have sex with you.
I don't want you to do that. Women, do not do that to me. But go ahead. Do not do that to me.
I'm just not you.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
But
go
I'm
ahead.
saying but for some men, they will look at a woman as if she's fast, she's a hoe, she's this because she's honest about what she wants up front.
I don't think. See, that's where it
it's a societal thing, though.
It gets blurred for me because I feel like, again, I'm not saying you per se. I just feel like people hold on to the things that has happened in their past and they make that how men are now. What I'm saying to you is, me personally, if I chill with a woman, and of course I asked these questions before. If I chill with a woman and you look pure amazing, of course that's a thought, but that's not the thought. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you have to really wow me to make me even desire to do that because I'm nasty. And I like where I'm at in my life now, I don't got time to be wasting time. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. The Scorpio thing, I don't know what that's supposed to mean to the world, but it seems like when you say Scorpio, they just think you're the filthiest thing on earth, right? But yeah, I'm known to be a little nasty. And I don't feel like I'm going into a situation to talk to a woman and feel like, oh well, she look good, her fat, her big, she's pretty as hell, that I just want to, nah. I feel like y'all got to work for it as well. So I feel like all men are not like that. Even if they look at you and feel like you do look amazing, they would love to explore every inch of you. I don't think every man is going into the situation trying to have sex with you. I feel like we want to be wild too, to know that it's even worth having sex with y'all.
So what percentage of men do you think are actually their mind frame is about the sex?
See, when you say a man, the epitome. So I think of top, right? So for me, a high value man is not going into a
gosh, here we go with this sooner.
Oh man, look, see, when you say one word, they start thinking about Kevin Samuels.
I'm not even saying
I'm
I'm
about
not
to
even
say.
going all the
Oh,
way to Kevin
okay.
Samuels. Because like I told you on the last one, a high value man could be the beta man in a different scenario.
Well, yeah, you're right about that.
So
But here we go.
that's why I don't
To
use
answer,
that.
okay. When we talk about man, we're talking about the epitome. We're talking about the top, right? When we speak of that, I don't feel like when you speak of a man that would be what he's really going into this situation for.
Do you think the man has already worked on himself? He's
So when we're
already
talking about a
gotten
man,
past.
yeah, so he understands.
But then you also said that y'all have weak moments.
Yeah, but that don't mean it has to be that.
But what?
The weak moment can come from the girl that you shouldn't be having sex with. It doesn't mean it has to be the new woman that you
But
met.
it could be the new woman.
It could be, and that's a great moment. But that you don't have weak moments all the time. So yeah, you might have.
wish
You
I
might
could
get
see my
lucky.
face.
No, but you might get lucky. You might knock me down on the first night. Not now. Not this version of Dennis. But yeah, back then you could have got because I love to converse with a woman. Once I get comfortable.
And I like how you said knock you down because most men would be like, "Oh, I knocked that down." Like, is it? So
Oh
like,
no! Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
So,
go ahead. Yeah, I feel you because I tell men don't be talking about you knocked her down on the first. Like no, nigga, she knocked
got
you
you
down on the
down,
first
nigga.
night. Nasty little boy. Like what's wrong with you? Get your life together. You know what I'm saying?
like, yeah, I don't know. That's definitely a double standard. Like, you slept with her just like she slept with you. So
Yeah. See, that's the I don't really get into that. People, that shit is that's weird. I don't even get into double standards. Right? It is what it is. If you done it, she done it, it's bad on both ends. If that's how you deem it, like I can't look at you and be like, well, you had sex with 6 guys in 2 months. I done had sex with 4 women in one day.
yes, which is to me.
What you mean?
would
You
be
said yes
worse.
is-
It'd be to me. I feel like.
Oh, I thought you were saying
6
yes as you
months?
know
No,
what that's
no,
about.
no,
I'm about to say,
no,
hold
no,
on,
no,
Iris, you don't need to tell these people that about you.
No.
Let me be the guy.
No,
No, I'm teasing.
but not like I don't know. And so then that's. So
I'm just
when
playing,
people-
y'all. I ain't
when
had sex
people-
with folk girls.
Okay. When,
That was a long time ago when I was a little kid.
when people when they be like, oh, numbers matter, right? I just feel like
Numbers don't matter.
Why does the number matter? Because it's
Numbers don't
and this
matter.
is not to degrade anybody that slept with people and multiple people in one night or whatever in a certain time frame, in a short time frame. But when people like, oh well, I've had 10 partners or I've had blah blah, right? So then say it's the woman. She's like, oh, I've had 30 men. I've slept with 30 men.
And they always my boyfriends though.
That,
I knew that's where you was going. That bullshit.
I didn't say all 30 were the boyfriend.
But that's
I'm
what they like to
saying-
say.
But hypothetically, what if she was in these short-term relationships thinking that it was something serious?
And
it
I'm not
wasn't?
mad at her. I'm not, but again, accountability has to come in at some part to where you have to stop. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and understand that you're dating the same type of person. If you getting the same results, are you the same type of person? Because a lot of the times we don't face the fact that we the problem.
Yeah.
And I understand that I've been the problem in my whole situation, all this whole life thing.
Yeah,
And
but
that's the issue. A lot of people don't take
Yeah,
accountability and
accountability.
understand
I
that they're the
would.
problem.
while we on this
Uh-oh,
sex
here we
topic,
go. Sex?
Yeah. So could you swing? Could you be in an open relationship and
No.
swing with your partner?
Hell no. No. So look, and again, this is a blind answer because I've never been married or none of that. I know y'all see me with the ring, whatever. That's a whole
So
nother story.
so even okay. So say if you're not married,
No. I am very look, I have learned these things about myself that I have to work on. I am a jealous person. I may not ever show it, but I am a jealous person. I do not like to share, and I'm a selfish person, meaning I was once the person of not wanting you to do things, but of course I would want to be able to do whatever I want to do. Again, I'm past that point in my life. I'm just saying that's an absolutely no.
so then you couldn't do poly. I mean, you couldn't do a poly relationship either.
Hell no. I don't desire, again, and this is just me speaking from this mind frame. I can get married and be like, but again, I don't think that's what I desire. I want one woman and I hope she only want one man. See that, so even that just hurt my heart thinking about the shot when Emmett had to endure it. And I know what y'all women gonna say. He was out here cheating,
yeah.
but this was an open relationship. Like, is it?
But my thing is when you put yourself in that position to agree to an open relationship, you know what's going to happen. You know that your girl may go out there and be with another man.
Yeah,
so
but
you, and then they they went to that brothel or whatever. So you opened the door.
And look, and you seen
get
his
what I'm
face.
saying?
No. And you saw his face when he was in there. Hell no. No. Look, I'm not the one to play. I'm just telling
But
y'all
I'm
my
just
truth.
saying, like,
And fellas, if y'all can handle that, please tell me how. I want to know how mentally, emotionally, that you can take another man looking at you or however it works in that situation, and your woman is yelling, grabbing the bed, looking back at like what? What the? No.
so usually,
No.
He wasn't ready.
I am not ready for that.
He wasn't
I can't handle
ready.
it. I am so sorry.
So my thing is like, so I mean, I've never been in this scenario, so I want to put that out there. So what I would assume when you're swinging, you may not even be in that same room while this is happening because you're literally going to be with the other person's spouse while they're with yours. So you may not be in the same room.
That's a scenario. I'm pretty sure,
Right?
but I'm pretty sure the
And so
scenario
my
is
thing is, so
everybody.
you're saying like, oh, well, she's looking back and she's doing
Nah.
this. So you're not even seeing all of that.
No. That's a scenario that you're creating. Maybe that's true. But what I'm saying maybe is true as well. No. Listen. Please, ladies, if anybody is listening to this and I bring you any sense of satisfaction.
I just want y'all to know he's like rubbing his
Yeah,
forehead.
this
He's
is,
stressed
and
out.
I'm sweating right now. Right? And you trying to pursue me in any kind of way. And again, I'm not mentally really ready for that or emotionally available. But please, sweetheart, understand that right there at this point in my life is a deal breaker. We not doing no open relationship. We not swinging. What I feel in life, opposites don't attract. Like-minded people work. So the woman that I desire is not going to desire to have multiple ram down her because no, I feel like I'm enough.
But what if it's not random?
No, I said rammed.
But you said multiple. But who said it had to be multiple?
It's mine and his. That's multiple. There's more than one. That's multiple. No, it's not happening. No. And I'm gonna take it a step further. And my guys may look at me and feel a type of way. I don't even think I want a threesome.
I wouldn't want one either.
But see, that's different for you. I just, for me, I don't know how I'm gonna feel after. That's kind of where my brain be at now. So that's.
So you mean like where there's two women in
yeah.
you?
See, you tripping. I done ran enough trains with my niggas. I had enough fun in
But
my
I'm
life.
just
Yeah.
saying. So I mean, because when people talk about threesomes, they don't ever talk about the two men in the room. They call it a train, right?
Yeah, but it's a threesome. I mean, because the men don't have to deal with each other on no level. So again, I'm not gonna speak onto the who, but fellas,
Because if you have a threesome with a woman, technically they running the train on you.
yeah, that's cool. So what I'm saying is this. No, I don't think they're the same. No. I don't think
I know
that's-
because people are because people are getting penetrated.
Yes, hold on. Yeah, no, that's totally different. But
I already knew you was gonna say that.
for the fellas, I wonder could they handle? Okay, a lot of to the men that desires to have threesomes, and that's perfectly fine. I'm not for it, but I'm not opposed. I don't know what I would want. What I'm saying is, what if she tell you, yeah, I give you the threesome, but then you got to let me go have somebody, or her desire is to have multiple men having sex with her. Could y'all handle that? See, that's a conversation within itself because we selfishly want two women, even if she likes women.
Yeah.
But maybe she want two niggas. Or maybe she
that
wants you
could
to
be-
watch her. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't want to play that game. I don't.
But so would that be a conversation that you need to have at the beginning?
I'm having it now. For anybody that's listening to me that desires to deal with Dennis any kind of way, especially exclusive. I'm sorry. I'm damn near for to break my own index finger pointing at the damn table. It's not happening on no level. Not right now. Not with my mom. I don't know how I feel if I'm 10 years in and we married and all that. That's cool. But right now, Dennis Ray ain't having it.
So in that case, you couldn't be a side piece either.
No. So look, this is what. So look, I'm telling you, and I know she my dog. She probably listen. I don't know. So this just was presented. You know, she's in a situation. I ain't gonna say how long. She's been in a situation. She asked me, you know, could we rekindle something? And I'm asking her, well, how do you think you're gonna feel after the fact? Because you thinking about how it was back then. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, what if it don't go the same way? Like, what if you're not fulfilled? Or what if you are fulfilled? How are you going to go back home and just be regular? And I just don't have the mental capacity to be able to handle being I just don't desire to be a side piece. That is like the most ugliest thing on earth to me now, because I desire to be in a relationship, so I'm scared. It's like, nah, like you telling me everything. Like, he's great, he does this, you know, you enjoy it, whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm like, why do you want me? And I'm going to show off. Like, I'm going to give you the best of me, and I don't want you to go home. If I decide to put myself in a situation, it's not to prove a point to you. You know what I'm saying?
Point
like,
to yourself.
That's all I do in life now. Everything is about me first. And see, that sounds selfish to people because they don't want to put themselves first.
Not, yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't be a side piece. Could you be a side piece?
No.
On no level?
I couldn't. No. Grown me, absolutely not. Younger me, I probably didn't care if I was one or not.
I'm younger me.
But the older me, no. Only because, yes, I am very selfish in that aspect where and I've told you, I can only do the single dating. I can't do multiple dating. So
that I don't understand. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do not understand that. I just do not understand how you feel like you would get all you deserve if you put all your, and I don't even use the cliche, the eggs in the basket, but you're really just solely focusing on one person. How would that, like? It's
the same thing when you say that you can't be in an open relationship. That's me. You can't.
I'm already in the relationship though.
But my thing is so the reason why, one, let me answer the question why I couldn't be the side piece.
Yeah.
Because I'm selfish. One.
I feel you.
Two, I'm one of those women, however we start this relationship, I know if I hypothetically got the man at the end, you're going to do the same thing on me, is how I feel, one. Two, I also feel like, say you giving me all these lavish gifts because I'm your side piece and you trying to keep me quiet and you buying my silence and blah, blah, blah. And then you cannot continue to do that. Guess what? I'm blowing up the whole spot. I'm telling
that
everything.
That is what you said. That is insane to me.
I'm telling everything.
How do you agree to something and then blow it up?
Because if you
oh yeah, no, say all the things you said. No, I forgot. No, say everything you said.
I'm blowing it all up.
No, say everything you said. No, that ain't what you said. You said a situation have occurred, and if he stopped doing, the minute he stopped doing the things that he said he was going to do, you blowing the spot up there.
Everything.
That's not fair.
Why not? No, how is it not fair? Because you agreed that you were going to continue to do all of these things. So therefore, you broke the agreement, and I'm going to break the agreement too.
But the situation was, he's telling you like, hey, you know, I got to go with my girl today. I ain't going to be able to make it. You don't get to get mad and say, nah.
But if your agreement was that you were going to come when I called, or you were going to come and you were going to buy me X, Y, and Z, you were going to do all of these things. This is the agreement that we made, and now you can't come up, you can't keep your part of the agreement. Well, now I can't keep my part of the agreement either. So I'm going to tell you now, don't ever have me as a side chick because you're going to be real mad.
So listen, this is, of course, the women right now, like, yeah, I love you, Iris, you right. They got me, you right. So look. I'm going to just ask the real question. Do we pay our bills on time? That's an agreement. Every time in your life, you have never paid your bills all the time on time.
I've always paid my bills on time. And I'm not even capping. You know why? Because I don't never want my shit to be ever cut off.
So every contract that you've been involved in, if they say pay on the third, you paid on the third.
Only thing that I did not was a car note, and that's because I wasn't paying the car note. It wasn't me paying it. But everything that I've had to physically pay myself.
Your whole life?
Yes.
So you have never breached a contract on no level?
I've broken a contract to go to another one, and I paid out that contract to get to the other one.
At that time or when it hit your credit?
No, at that time.
Iris, you a
I'm
bad
telling
mother.
you,
Shut
I
your
don't,
mouth, girl.
I don't play like no.
Well, then you got every right to act that way, then, because a lot of y'all only be doing, y'all don't fulfill y'all contractual agreement with your cable company, with your car people, your rent people, because I know y'all did what y'all was supposed to do when they were doing that rental relief, whatever. And I ain't mad at you, right? What I'm saying is we put all these stipulations and all this pressure on a man to do this, and that, but we don't ever look at the overall of we don't do everything we supposed to do when we in a contract. So why do he got to get punished like that? That's how I feel.
That's
and
not
again,
punishment. So why do I got to be punished?
You're not getting. I'm just telling you.
No, because I am getting punished. If you said that you were gonna do X, Y, and Z, and then you can't, so now you're punishing me.
Okay, I'm gonna let you finish.
Right. So
no,
now,
you punished yourself from the beginning for agreeing
that
to be the side person.
Well, I said I couldn't be one.
Well, now, yeah, I got you.
I'm just saying, like I said, I couldn't be one. And I also said, if I were to ever had been one, I would blow up the spot if you could not fulfill your part of our agreement.
See, that's crazy. That is totally insane.
I'm supposed to just sit there in silence and just be mad. No, guess what?
I'm going to be over there later. So what do you expect on Valentine's Day?
I don't expect nothing on Valentine's Day.
Oh,
you know
okay.
why? Because I'm not your girl.
Oh, okay. See, you got a different understanding. See, you operating way different than a lot of the norm.
I'm not expecting nothing on no holiday because I'm not your girl.
So you just want the time when you want it?
Yes.
So are you allowed to deal with other men?
Yes, I am.
Oh, no, that's not a side piece. No,
but I am. But I am because guess what? I'm not your girl. I'm not obligated to you.
So
because you're obligated to her because y'all together, but I'm not.
If he was obligated to her, he wouldn't be having another her. No. That is not his truth. That nigga's full of shit.
But I'm just saying, like I'm not tied to you. I'm not obligated to you. You don't own me. I'm a free agent. I'm moving in my space how I need to move in my space.
So listen, it's a meme. It says, if you love, this is her talking to him. If you love her so much, then why are you here with me? The man said, I love both of y'all for different reasons. Her, what does she have that I don't?
I don't even know why people ask that question.
She is smart. She is smart. She's college educated, makes money, loyal, and she have my kids. Her, why do you need me then? This is the guy. Because of the way you touch me, the way you make me feel, or the all that, right? The chemistry is unmatched and all that.
So have you ever
stuff.
been in that scenario?
Yeah, not. You got to think. I've never had a woman as far as like you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I've been in tough situations to where you feel a way for multiple people. I guess that's the best way to put it. But selfishly, you don't allow one person to give you all of them. You only take the part of them that you desire that you like the most. So like
you think that's a thing where people be like, man, if I had
I'm just telling you
this person, that'd be a perfect.
I don't think that's true. I think the problem is the man or the person that don't recognize that they the issue. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm pulling from her, I'm pulling from her, and I'm pulling from her, and I'm saying, this is the best part of her. This is the best part of her for me. This is the best part. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Then you're missing those 3 pieces because you're getting it from them.
Well, no, I'm just saying I'm the issue. Mm-hmm. See, that's the biggest thing. People don't look in the mirror and identify that they're the issue because maybe this one girl is giving me everything, but I won't accept it. Meaning she's trying to love on me in a certain way. She's loving on me in a certain way. She's loving me in a certain way. And I'm limiting myself to say, when she does this for me well, she cooks well, she makes me feel. But in actuality, I'm putting myself in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like. I feel like men don't allow themselves to become one with a woman. We just pull. Mm-hmm. We just pull, and that was my biggest problem. I don't really think we takers. I just think we pull from what we like. Like if you doing. It's just a lot when it comes to that type of situation.
So do you feel like one woman can give you everything?
Yes, I do. So that's what I'm saying. Like we convince ourselves that this is all she's good for. Instead of looking at her in the totality of her, we just pull from her what we like. Pull from her what we like.
I mean today, and I meant to share it on my Facebook, but I didn't. It was like basically like men have these expectations, but in order for you to
Unrealistic.
receive these expectations, well, no, not just the unrealistic ones, the ones that can be super realistic. You have to, the same thing you desire to be poured into you, you have to pour into her. So if you want her to love you in totality, you have to love her in totality, right?
But you got to love yourself first.
Absolutely. But I feel like, well, one, we all know a lot of people can love themselves, but they not in love with themselves, if that's a thing.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So I don't know.
I feel like it's just hard. Well, not hard. I feel like we make it hard in those situations. Again, you put yourself in these type of situations where you got 5 or 6 women and you think, yeah, you fulfilled. And
but
actually,
then that's why I feel like I can't multi date, because you're like,
that's
I don't
not
know
the
how
same thing.
But it technically is, because if you are you're pulling from all these multiple people to kind of get a fulfillment of a need, right?
Nah, let me stop you. So multiple dating to me is you're trying to get
You're
an
trying to get
understanding.
there.
No, I'm just trying to get an understanding of who you are, who she is, who she
Yes,
is.
but I feel like I cannot do that, because then I am draining my energy by giving my energy to multiple people.
But you're not giving so much of yourself.
But I feel like I am, because when I am, me personally, can't speak for nobody else, but me, when I'm in this dating world, in the dating space, I'm dating for a long-term thing.
But it's a casual.
But no, even on a casual date, what I tell you, I'm meeting you where you at, and I'm intentionally dating the person.
What a purpose.
And I'm intentionally doing these things day one when I first meet you. So I can kind of tell whether, it may not be fair to the other person, but I can kind of tell whether I know if I'm going to move forward in this process or not. But I'm not going to casually go on a date with this person and then maybe a couple days later go on another date with this person. I'm not doing that.
But you technically will do that, right? And well, I'm not saying will, but if you
But
dealing with a person,
I'm not planning it.
I got you. Okay, I get what you're saying. You just saying
If it happens,
wholeheartedly I'm about you, and if you do something that's not up to my
Then that's
standards,
it.
I'm gonna meet somebody else and I'm gonna be
Yes.
wholeheartedly about them.
Yes.
So my thing is, so you go on a date, you go on 2 dates, you go on 3 days. You've been dating for 6 months, 4 months, and this person is now showing you exactly who they are.
and they probably showed them at day one, but
You, of course, you bypassed it because other things felt good. I feel if you dating 4 or 5 guys on that 3rd or 4th, they'll weed themselves out anyways. Meaning the guy that, we talking about people kicking it and,
but
he
the
trying
same
to.
guy that I'm just singularly dating could weed himself out also.
But you have nobody else after that.
But who cares? Because to me, I feel like that's fine with me, because then I can redirect that energy that I already poured out back into myself.
But do you stop? So that situation don't work out.
then I'm gonna take a break. No, I will.
So that's what I'm saying.
I will take a break, and I don't have a time frame on the break, because I know people gonna be asking, well, what is a break? Is that a week? Is it a month? I don't have a set time frame, but I know within myself, like, yeah, I'm ready to go back out there.
So stop. So again, you dated this guy for 3 weeks, and you like, the gay, because I know how you are, right? So you overextend yourself totally, and you don't drain yourself when you do it. I understand. It's just who you are. You're a sweetheart. You give this guy 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Now you taking a break for another 2, 4, 5, 6 months. That's a lot of time.
And I really don't care, and
Oh
I'm
yeah.
I don't care.
I learned women don't want men that's celibate too. I want y'all to
That's not
understand.
true.
That is so true.
That is not true.
So I can't talk about my overall and say my experiences.
That's not true.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's how I be feeling when y'all be saying that.
That's
Women
not true.
do not like men that are celibate. Like
Why?
y'all do. I don't
So why?
know.
I ain't gonna say who told you that, but
Oh my God. I'm telling you, the young lady
how much percentage of women you came across that said that?
that showed me that, all of them. Right now in my life, all of them. I'm telling you, it'd be so beautiful.
Is it that they
If
don't
I
want
had
you
that
to be-
conversation about the side piece,
Is it that they don't want you to be celibate, or they just want you to have sex with them? That's
and I
different.
say I'm not doing that.
So it's not that they're mad that you're not celibate. I mean that you're celibate. They're just mad because you ain't sleeping with them.
Conversation stops.
Cause it ain't that they're mad that you celibate. They just mad that you not sleeping with them. It ain't got nothing to do with you being
That's
celibate.
the reason why I'm not sleeping with them, though.
I know, but it ain't got nothing to do with that.
So what do we got to do with?
Cause they selfish and they want you to sleep with them. It ain't got nothing to do with you being celibate.
So you saying they was really only talking to me
Cause they
expecting
wanted it.
something?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I mean, Nat, I'm speculating, but
That's what I'm saying.
But from my woman's point of view, I don't really think it had anything to do with your celibacy.
I really think it does.
I don't think so at all.
The conversation be so dope, right? We kicking it, and then because again,
because when sex, and the reason why I say this, not to cut you off,
Go ahead.
but the reason why I say this because when sex comes, first of all, when she probably approached you, that may have been what she wanted, and that's why when you're like, well, when I told her I was celibate, the conversation stopped because she approached you expecting the sex.
so the thing was,
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, we have great conversation, and again, I am a flirt on accident. Like
I don't think it's an accident, but go ahead.
no, it's totally an accident. I'm a guy that probe. I be wanting to understand why. Like I be trying to get to the bottom of things, and people take it a certain way. Like a girl told me, like I'm a charmer. Like, and I say I tell you too much of the truth. How personally, I say the
It's
worst
the
thing,
approach.
but I'm
It's
not.
the delivery.
If you look amazing, right? If you got on something and you put it on and you look purely amazing, it's my job to convey this message so you totally understand that's how I feel. It's not to be like
But
them.
you'll say that to every woman that you
If
feel
every
like that?
woman look amazing, I'm not going to tell them the same way though. See, I'm a guy that pay attention
Well,
to
that's
detail.
what I said. It's the
Yeah, but I'm
delivery.
saying I'm saying my truth shouldn't be charm. Like I'm the guy that sees the
So you don't think men have charisma about them? Like they're
yeah, all that is cool, but I shouldn't be
I mean,
labeled
I know
that way.
people think it's game, but I don't
That's
think
what
it-
I'm saying.
But I don't think it is. That could just be you.
That's what it is.
Like how you like, oh, I'm a sweetheart. Like a lot of men feel like that I'm just like that. That's my approach. Like that's
Yeah.
my game. But no, like that's just me.
So you understand exactly what I'm saying. Like it's unreal that you can't be
And
nice
especially
to a
like
person.
especially like if it shifts and I get angry. Whoa, where did this come from? Like this isn't you. Well, no, this is me. It's just you've always had the nicer side of me. Now
I
this
can't
ain't
see
the-
you being mean.
I can. Like whatever the hell the Aries mean, but it's a ram, right? So I don't know. I don't really subscribe to it, but whatever. I do have a mean side.
I think everybody have a mean side, but it's how you display it.
No, because it takes a lot, right, for me to get angry to the highest level of festivity.
Festivity. I knew that's what you were going to say. I have reached it.
But I've gotten there.
And how does that work? Like, how do you calm yourself back down? Do you act irrational?
It just depends on who
Are you gonna break
I'm
stuff?
there. So I don't like to break property because I don't want to have to pay
You
for
gonna
property.
put your hands on them?
No, because I don't want you to put your hands on me.
Okay. You gonna curse him?
But yes, I definitely am using a lot of colorful language.
You gonna call him out his name?
I would hope I would not call him out of his
You
name.
know, you don't intend to.
don't
I don't
intend
intend to, but yeah, I did call him a ass nigga.
I don't think so. And I'm not even gonna say I hate this about me. It's a blessing and a curse. Maybe. Maybe not. I am black and white when it comes to that. I don't have a gray area. So
See, I do.
either I am all the way nice, or once you take me for granted, I'm all the way to the level of festivity to where I'm not even. I will cut somebody off, and you won't never talk to me again.
So that
I don't care.
17,000 not gonna do that though.
No,
I'm saying him giving his brother that 17,000 ain't gonna piss you off.
no, it would piss me off, but not to the,
To the
point where I
highest
wanna-
point.
Yeah.
Shit.
And
So what
only
pisses
reason
you
why-
off to the
only
highest
reason why
point?
I say that is because if I'm looking at that scenario as me being married to that man, I took a vow to that
To
marriage.
trust him and all that.
Yes. And I took a vow that, so I'm not saying I'm not a spiritual person, but when I took that marriage,
Yeah, that's sacred. I get what you're saying. You
like,
took those sacred
I'm
vows,
like,
you're going to stand
that
up.
is,
Yeah.
I don't really believe in divorce.
Divorce. I got you.
And I know people say that, but I really do not believe in divorce. Like, I really do plan on, whenever I get married, to be with that man until he dies. Or the other way around.
So that's why I feel like you should date. Like, you should date multiple men so you can get a feel of this person, this person, this person, this person. Like, you can see what it looks like versus...
No, but I can see what it looks like multiple people and still end up with a shitty man. So that's why I rather pour myself into the one person than multiple people. I don't know. I mean, I know it's weird, right? But
No, I don't... Is weird normal? Or is normal weird?
I think they both weird. I think normal is weird and weird is normal. Depends on who you talking to, right?
But what is normal?
Whatever society thinks is normal. That's why it's called
And I think that's
normal,
weird.
right?
See, that's why I think that's weird. See, what society think is normal, going under people's pictures, being a certain type of person, falling in love with these celebrities' personal life is...
It's weird to me.
That is not normal. But that's normal.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be lost at... Again, I don't want to do that because I know some of y'all listening. I'm not.
But I want to. I think you should.
No, I'm not doing that. I'll let you do that. I'm not getting into that.
I think it's a
You're gonna be a celebrity one day. You're gonna be extremely famous. You don't want them in your life.
First of all, celebrities, put people in their life because they want that limelight. They want that.
So it is normal then.
So for them, because like think about it, like. If I'm not mistaken, for a long time, a lot of people didn't know J. Cole was married or whatever at that time, right? Mm-hmm. Because he kept his marriage sacred. He didn't want that to be his whatever, and it could be because his it may not be a good look for the people.
Yes. Yeah, I got you. It may run away the women, the women crowd. But I think women like that. Women don't give a damn if he's married. Women will still touch him.
Yes.
So look,
Yes, but I think that's a industry thing, right?
That's overall thing.
I know, but I'm saying like that's if we're gonna keep in the realm of celebrity, right?
I got you.
So that's an industry thing where the sex sells and this sells, and well, you have to keep this image because then you already have your following base based off this image. So think about it. Like when
and they all analytics. That's all it is,
right?
with the people too.
And so think about it. Once the celebrity breaks off of their contract, and then you start seeing them in their actual normalcy per se, then people are like they going crazy. Like, but it's not they went crazy. They literally living their life in their actual normal life, not their celebrity life. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm super excited, like that Britney Spears finally got off of that contract with her mom, right?
Ain't she getting married or something?
Yeah, something like that. But you get what I'm saying? Like it was, but for a long time, that was normal for us to see her parents have control over her and her money. And then once she started living her life outside of that contract, people were like, "Oh, she went crazy. She needs to go to counseling. She needs to do this." But it's like, is it crazy or is she really just living? You get what I'm saying?
Like, yes and no. Yes and no. I get it. I mean, yeah, I guess.
I mean, like we're not.
That situation is totally crazy. That's totally insane. It's all about the money. That's why. So for me, when you look at these women that idolize these relationships, they would cheat. Women would cheat with a married man, but then turn around and say men are not shit.
You gonna be mad at me, but I feel like this double standard. Men do. I feel like.
Do you? I don't think women. Who cheat more?
I honestly think. I think it's about 50-50, to be honest.
No, I think women does.
No, I think women
cheat better.
Yes.
And but that goes back to the conversation we had. Is emotional cheating worse?
I feel like we cheat better. One, because we can compartmentalize where the man can't. Right?
Do you think so?
I think so.
Y'all cheat with emotion.
What I was gonna say I mean, there are women that can cheat without the emotional part of it.
Yeah, we talked about. I just don't believe that, but again, that's just me
I
and
think so. But
I don't think y'all even built that way. But go ahead. Everything is based off emotion.
Human. But I mean, we're human at the end of the day, right? And so I feel like there are women that can cheat without the emotional aspect of it. At least they try not to.
Then that's not real.
And
because it shouldn't be no complaining. Meaning if you can handle I'm just saying if you can handle a situation, it shouldn't be no complaining. If you cheating, I mean you shouldn't be in your
you shouldn't be in your feelings about your relationship
no,
or
about
your
your side piece.
No, you shouldn't. I feel like that's anybody. Whether you the man or the woman that's got the side piece. There shouldn't be no complaints about it.
But a lot of men don't want their side piece with
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Like me. Like yes. I ain't gonna say my side piece, but I was a very selfish guy.
So I just feel like, one, how you like that meme asked, well, what does she have that I don't? I hate that question. One, it's a valid question. I won't take it away.
What if they both educated? See, that's why I don't understand that. Like, what if they both educated? Okay, you can't use that. No. Okay, well, you make me feel good in this type of way. Then nigga, be with me. I'm educated and make you feel good. Okay, we can pay child support to them kids, whatever. Like, I don't get it. That's for me. And again, I'm speaking blindly because again, I'm not married.
And I guess the only reason why I don't like the question is one, because that puts you in a very vulnerable space, right? And then it almost, I don't know. I feel like in that space, and this is gonna sound so bad. It gives the man the upper hand in the situation.
What you mean?
When you asking him, well, what does she have that I don't?
Oh yeah, you showing that you lesser than at that point. Yeah, you're intimidated. Yeah.
And so it's like.
But I think you got the women have the power. If that man is willing to risk it all to come to your house and do whatever it is or whatever he does for you, you have all the power.
Yeah, but so I feel like in that meme, she was the main chick asking that, not the
no, she was the side chick asking that. He was no listen because he said, go ahead, because I'm gonna find it for you before.
So the meme in itself, she was a side chick.
Yes, because she was asking, what do she? You think a main chick is gonna ask the husband? Yes. What does she have that I don't?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
That is heartbreaking. If you gotta ask that,
yes. If
I'm gonna say that, if you gotta ask that question, you don't need to be in a relationship.
Exactly.
Fuck
that's why I was okay. And so that was the point that I was making. I know I was getting that slow. I know my plane was landing slow, but that was the point that I was making. If you have to ask, what does she have on me that keeps you? And that's why I said the main chick, because usually the main chick will say, what does she have on me that makes you keep going back to her? And that's why I felt.
So the last part, I'm sorry for cutting you off, but I need to say this. He told her, the way you make me feel, our passion, our chemistry is unmatched. I love you. I'm loyal to you, just like I'm loyal to her. That's why I'm saying she has to be the side chick.
Yeah, maybe.
Because he said.
Well, he says I'm loyal to you, like
she's
I'm loyal
smart.
to her.
She college educated. She makes her own money.
So
she's
she
loyal,
has a lesser,
and she had my kids. That's why I'm saying this has to be the side chick talking to him. That's all I'm saying. But how do you make that statement? I love you. I'm loyal to you like I'm loyal to her. That is.
But I feel like that's a manipulative tactic.
Niggas is you can't be out.
That's
niggas is out here doing it.
I don't know. I'm not one, but I feel like they are.
Niggas,
and
not
I feel like women.
That is dangerous.
Yes, I feel like a man, and I'm not a man, so I don't want to speak for men, but I do feel like men, when they feel like they're about to lose,
dangerous.
When they about to lose something that they
will say anything.
Yes,
we pulling all the stop signs.
Yes.
She said we pulling all the stop signs.
Especially if. So, and I'm not even gonna say all the stops, right? So I do, and I will give credit where credit is due. Where y'all say like women listen and women take it in, like I do feel like men really listen
way better than y'all.
Way better than we do,
y'all
right?
think, yeah.
And
of course. because we know.
And so that's why when the stops get pulled out, is because then you're literally going in that bag that you've been keeping in the back of your head.
You know how to play on her emotions. You know exactly what to say to me.
She been wanting you to say I love you. Like she been hinting like, oh, I love you, or she'll say some little cute stuff.
But you know the funny thing?
And you never say it, and then.
But you know the funny thing? He's still not in control. This is like a pimp that has hoes, right? They don't have to bring you the money. They make the money. They didn't hand you the money. You're nothing without them. How do a pimp feel like he's in control? How do you feel like you're really convincing her to do something that she's cool with doing? Because if you was in control, you see a lot of the time another pimp take them.
Yeah.
How is that possible if you're in control?
I don't know.
You know,
That is
but
true. That's true.
that's that. Fellas, be better. Ladies, if y'all demand more, you will get more. That's just how I feel. But I do gotta say this. I want to say to my brother, to my nephews, to you, Iris, to the Walker family, like we just experienced something extremely tragic. My brother just lost his wife due to breast cancer.
My condolences.
Man, and I know you've experienced losing, the father of your kids, and words can't describe how, sorry I am that happened to either one of y'all. But to my brother, just understand the village is here. Please accept us. To my nephews, I love y'all dearly. To the Walker family, I love y'all dearly. But yeah, that was extremely hard. We had to go through that this past week, and it was a beautiful service. But I'm so over death. Like that shit is the worst, man.
Yeah,
I couldn't imagine. You got to think, my brother been with that young lady for like 20 years. And been going to sleep to her, waking up to her for the whole
hard.
20 years.
That's hard. That is very hard.
Yeah, and it hit me so hard because I just felt like he don't deserve that. And he breaking generational curse. We didn't have our dad growing up.
Yeah.
He been with his kids the whole time. That says a lot about him. Like he's so protective of them.
Yeah, that is super beautiful.
And my oldest nephew, he done moved out, doing his thing, and it's a testament to what he saw. He got to see his dad love on his mom, and he has a girlfriend and he's loving on her. So I just want to commend and salute my brother for you doing an amazing job, breaking generational curse. You probably don't understand this, but please hear me clearly. You always been my idol, and I'm finna get emotional, so I'm about to get off this mic. But understand, you have always been my role model, my idol. You were one person I always looked up to, and I'm so sorry this happened to you. But let me get off this mic, man. Till next time, y'all be cool. How y'all be cool? I love y'all.
Peace.